Hi again, guys. So, it's the holiday season. People are off work, off school. And my wife and my daughter are downstairs watching some, holiday Hallmark movies or some crap. And you know what I like to do when my wife and my daughter are watching stupid Hallmark movies? I like to look at some baseball cards. And I want to take a look at the 1973 top set now. And I have to say, in my own opinion, the 1973 and the 1976 have the best action shots of all the Topps cards. I just think they have some great photography in these sets. So let's take a look first of all at the wrappers that I have. This is one of them. I have three wrappers. I believe they're series 1, 2, and 3. I'm not sure if there were any other wrappers other than these, but these are the three that I have. And let's take a look at some cards. We have a nice Mike Schmidt rookie. Charlie Huff rookie. Goose Gossage rookie. He played in Pittsburgh for a short stint, and they used to keep a goose in a cage, and when he'd come out of the bullpen, they'd let this goose go. It was great. Got a nice Clemente. And as with most of my sets, I got another nice Clemente. I actually have 4 of those. There's a nice, I always liked this Hank Aaron. This was back when the A's had a great team. Nolan Ryan. I love this card. It's 2 of the top 3 pitchers, in my opinion, of the 70s. The other being Tom Seaver, of course, but these were... Steve Carlton was what I thought to be the best pitcher of the 70s. I just loved him. I thought he was the best pitcher. So I love that card. Harmon Killebrew. This is a great Jim Cott because he's batting. Nice Hank Aaron. Fantastic Johnny Bench. Got Mickey Rivers. Bob Gibson, Joe Morgan, Mark Belanger, great card, Steve Garvey, Manny Sanguillen, great Chris Chambliss, Louis Tiant, Milt Pappas. I have an autographed Al Downing. And when I was growing up, this was one of my most cherished cards because, I didn't have any Babe Ruth cards. So having Babe Ruth up there, and now that's changed a little bit. All-time home run kings. Great Carlton Fisk. Got a couple of those. John Matlack. He gave up Roberto Clemente's 3,000th hit. Willie Mays. And I love this Reggie Jackson. Most of his cards show him batting. Got a couple Pete Roses. Looks like he popped one up to the catcher. Nice rookie card there. He might get into the Hall of Fame. Davey Lopes, good player. Richie Zisk, and even though this is a rookie card, this is his second card because his rookie card appeared in 72. Bob Boone, Mike Ivey, great Juan Marichal, Dave Concepcion, Willie McCovey. All these players look like they're hitting fouls. Rod Carew. Lou Brock. And I think this is my favorite Brooks Robinson of all time. I love that. The Human Vacuum getting ready to scoop one up. Willie Stargell. Frank Robinson. Ted Simmons. Ron Santo. Got a couple of those. Al McRae. I loved this growing up as a kid because it's Bobby Bonds, but it has Willie Stargell in the picture with him. Del Unser. Big George Scott. Gene Michael. Tim McCarver. Man, Bob Miller. Name from the past. I always liked this card too. Had some boyhood photos. They had those in 72 and again in 73. I believe those are the only 2 years they did it. Here's an autographed card. I just always loved that card. So when I had a chance to get an autograph, I did. Willie Davis. The Mad Hungarian. I watched him pitch, so if you're younger or you never saw him pitch, he used to go behind a mound, meditate, and he had this big, like, Fu Manchu or facial hair. He looked real mean, but he was a smaller guy. But when you're a kid, he was very intimidating. And he'd go behind the mound, and he would meditate and face the outfield, and then he'd turn around, he'd throw that ball in his glove, and like I said, when you're a little kid, you're like, man, nobody's going to hit this guy, right? So I go to watch my first game where he's pitching in Pittsburgh, and he does that whole routine, and Dave Parker comes to the plate. That ball Dave Parker hit off the first pitch still hasn't come down. He hit that into like the upper deck, just killed it. Tony Perez, Willie Montañez, love that card. Ken Singleton, and Killebrew. Gaylord Perry, Louis Aparicio, I just love this set. This was the first year I ever remember opening a pack, and I only remember opening one. I don't remember who I got or anything. I remember being at a little convenience store with my mom and my dad, and my mom bought me a pack. They were probably 5 cents or something. Does it say on there? They were probably 5 cents at the time. I don't know. But I do remember actually opening a pack of these. 75's when I remember buying, more than one pack. So I don't know how many I had. I had a babysitter that gave me a bunch of 71, 72s, and 73s. So I got a lot there. This is a great card, too. Got another boyhood photo here. Sparky Lyle, Tug McGraw, Larry Boa, Mickey Lolich. Who remembers Bert Hooton? Bill Robinson, shortly before coming to the Pirates. Bob Veal, after he went to the Red Sox, right? Great looking card here. Tom Griffin. I got to meet him and get his autograph when he played for the Pirates. I met, who did I meet? It was him, Bill Robinson, and somebody else. I think Jim Rooker. I have their autographs on a ball. Came to a mall. Boog Powell. Al Downing. Gary Maddox. Bobby Tolan, Veda Pinson, Burt Blyleven, Yaz, Orlando Cepeda. That's one of the tougher cards in the set. Ralph Garr, he had like one monster year and was in the All-Star game. Fizzled out though. He had one year that was just head and shoulders above his other years. And what I like to collect the O-Pee-Chee in 73 because they tend to be real rough cut. And I actually love that. And so let me show you a few of those now. How about Mike Schmidt O-Pee-Chee rookie? Richie Zisk. Gary Matthews. Brooks Robinson. I don't know if you could see the rough cut on these cards, but they're great. Willie Stargell. And they had these signature cards. They're pretty cool, and these are rare. This has Clemente's signature down at the bottom. So that makes it extra cool. Well, you know what? I need to get with the times, because the young guys say sick now. That card's sick. You know, I say cool all the time. Babe Ruth. Lou Gehrig. Here's Ty Cobb. Johnny Bench O-Pee-Chee. Just showed that one. I just picked that up. It's another signature card. Pirates team card. These cards are great, especially if you read French or you like French on your cards. These are all O-Pee-Chee here. And how nice is this Craig Reynolds? Greg Reynolds. Great Freddie Patek. Grant Jackson. Who else we have here? Mike Cuellar. Bob Robertson. I used to, he was selling some stuff after he played ball. He used to come into my office. I used to sit and talk baseball with him. He didn't seem too interested to talk too much baseball, though. He's a big guy. Duffy Dyer. Bob Moose. Great looking card. Some of these I get just because they're a great looking card. I mean, look how nice these cards are. And this is an interesting one because he played catcher and first base. But you won't see this too often. This is kind of unique because in 72, I think he only played 8 games at first base. And then the following year, I think he played more games at first base than he did as a catcher, but he was both positions. But they list him as a catcher, but he's obviously playing first base in the photo, so that's kind of unique. So we're gonna end it there. I have a bunch more. So anyway, I just want to remind you, you know, if your wife or your girlfriend or your boyfriend or your significant other or your mom gets on your case for collecting cards, you let them know that I told you it's not hoarding if you have cool stuff. Thanks for watching.